Here it is.
It's recording now.
Right on.
Alright, what's up? This is Bones, I'm WKLS, and I'm with Josh.
Sup?
How's everything going?
Good, man. Good. We had a long drive last night, so we're here, hanging out, we haven't eaten.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so we're just partying. The usual. Sipping on waters, hanging out, being lazy as hell.
I feel you. So tell me this. How did you guys come up with the name Lions?
Well, the band was established before I joined it, but I guess what happened is everyone was in a room talking about band names. Someone said Lions, and they're like, nah. And then someone said Lions, and then they're like, all right.
That's my band, I guess.
I guess that's the story, but it was sort of like a, oh, hey, that's Brian Connie who plays drums for Lions. But I guess it sort of became a self-fulfilling prophecy because our band is very, I guess, pride-like. In a sense, we all live in the same house. We all eat together. We're all just bonded in a sort of weird way, like any band is on tour.
So it was like almost like one big
It was like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of.
Right.
Lions, and it became, it's like, oh, we actually kind of act like that. So then we just interject that meaning into it. But I think really it was just someone just said the word Lions twice and was like, right on.
Right. And what were you doing before the band was founded? Were you like any other musical group or just doing the whole thing?
I grew up in Reno, Nevada, actually, and I discovered Lions as a fan of theirs. And we played with them when they came around on their first like US tour. And then they lost their singer, so I sent in a demo and flew 3,000 miles away from home and joined the band.
Okay.
So that was about 3 years ago, so I've been in the band ever since.
Okay, awesome. Now, I know that at your first show, it was a big sellout. First show ever, I think. Who did you guys play with, and how epic was that show?
Well, the Lions first show I wasn't at
Oh, really?
because I wasn't in the band yet.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I think that show was with Day to Remember, and I want to say 4 Years Strong.
Oh.
I think was their first show. I'm pretty sure, but this was a long time ago. It's not like playing a show with Day to Remember now.
Right.
It's like playing a show with Day to Remember in 2008, which was a different. So it wasn't in a stadium,
Oh, okay, got
but it was in just a regular venue.
Right. Now.
But however, my first show in the band was also their old singer's last show, and that was another show that was really cool because we could sort of like set your goals did on vocals and just did the dual thing, which was kind of fun.
Right. Well, since you joined the band, has there been a change in the musical style of the band?
I like to think that the musical style has changed on every album the band has done. Even before I joined, the first thing the band put out was called Direction, which is a very raw kind of post-hardcore EP, and there's no screaming on that EP. And then they did their full length, and they introduced more of like breakdowns and screaming sections and stuff like that. Then when I joined, we did essentially a pop-punk EP that had screaming on one song, and that was it. And all the songs were sort of faster and punkier. And then our new record sort of is a mixture of all that, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's sort of, there's songs with no screaming in it that are kind of spread out. Yeah, so we sort of reinvent ourselves whenever we do something. It gets boring doing the same thing over and over again.
There's no problem with that.
Yeah, so we've done that. Every record's been different. We're writing our new record now, and that's different too. So eventually we'll probably have a mariachi song, and then like a polka song.
Right.
That's what we're working on for the next record. A lot of stuff like that. We're trying to.
I want to hear some Gaelic stuff.
That could be cool too.
It's nice. It's,
We're diversifying our sound.
Right.
I like to say.
It's nice to know that there are bands that don't just constantly do breakdowns the
well,
whole entire song.
We just write what we like.
Yeah, and just switch it up a little bit.
Yeah. If we think it sounds cool, then we just do it. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you all just have like some sort of musical input or?
Yeah. I mean, we initially Brandon was writing most of this stuff. But on this last record, I wrote songs, like entire songs. Johnny, our bass player, wrote entire songs. So it's becoming more and more a collaborative effort. This new record, actually, a lot of it, Brandon is writing on drums, I'm writing on guitar, and then Johnny's playing bass. So we're just, as a three-piece, meeting up and sort of writing a bunch of stuff that way. Isaac, our other guitar player, is also writing stuff individually, bringing it in. So now it's just a completely collaborative effort. Like everyone's had input on pretty much every song that we're working on so far.
Speaking of the new album,
Yeah.
when is it? When do you guys think you're gonna plan on dropping it?
Well, we.
Very catchy.
That's the first track. It's the only two. Oh, there it is.
There it
Right on.
is.
Yeah, so it's pretty much gonna sound like that. No, we haven't. We've been writing the record. We haven't recorded it. We're only about 6 months into our record cycle right now.
Okay.
So I would say, I don't know. Right now we have no plans. We're just writing. We have a bunch of songs and that we're stoked about and we're happy with. So it's just a matter of time. Who have we here? Hi, how are you? Hey, join us. Come sit. Is this an interview? Come sit. Yeah, come sit. Hey, Alex.
You put my book back down when I'll sit.
You want to be in it too?
No. Not business?
Huh? We were just doing an interview. You want to be in it?
I don't do anything unless I get paid.
Oh, fair enough. I have $1.
Just kidding.
I might have $1 on me.
No, we're about to backline though.
Oh,
I might-
fair enough. Do I need to do that?
Wait.
No, you guys are good. I think at least we need to, and then, well, where are your drums?
They're up on behind the stage. You can do
Okay.
that.
You can take care of it, right?
I thought.
Okay, I haven't met you yet. I'm Josh.
Ryan.
Ryan, you playing Conditions?
Yes.
Nice. Alright, so we got Ryan from Conditions
Wow.
now as well. So this is a double interview.
Interview.
You have a new album
totally
coming out soon.
I do.
So
We
tell us
do.
about that.
It's called Full of War. It's coming out March 26th. On Good Fight Music and E1 Records. And we recorded it in Bethesda, Maryland with a producer called Brandon Paddock. He also produced the Drugs album. And he
Sounds
just
like
did
a
Papa
great album.
Roach. And
better record.
yeah, and he kind of drawing a blank on what else he's done. But I know he's
None of
done
that
a
matters.
lot.
The only thing that matters
Yeah,
is
it's
Conditions.
us. It's
Full
us.
of War. Coming March 26th.
Yes, and if anyone has heard of us before, our first album, Fluorescent Youth, was put out in 2010, and
It was a good year.
it was a pretty good year. And I guess that CD we used to get compared a lot to. People would like to compare us to Seosin and Amberlin.
I personally compare it to Jesus.
That's a good,
Pretty good comparison.
Yeah,
pretty good.
pretty close.
Pretty close.
Careful.
Yeah.
I mean, those comparisons didn't bother me, but like when we would write the music, it's not like we were sitting there like,
Let's play a Seosin.
yeah, let's play a Citizen song. We're just writing what came out,
We do
and
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, it was sort of like a very not out of the box album. It was just all safe. Like all the songs were kind of like the same tempo and the same feel. I mean, we liked the album a lot. We thought it was a great album. We thought it was the best album that we could have written at that time.
It's the best album you have out right now.
Right now.
Exactly.
And Full of War is definitely much more diverse. It's the kind of album we've been wanting to write ever since we were a band.
They were say babies first.
Ever since we were
Ever
babies.
since we were babies. We tried writing this album.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's just more diverse. It's more of a rock album. It's not a I don't want to call it scene, but it's just, it's out of the box. It's like a real rock album. You've got your heavy hitter songs, you got slow songs, you got mid-tempo songs, you got, like a rock anthem, a pop song.
Do you have any?
So-
Do you have any power ballads?
Please tell me, dude.
Yeah, we did a cover of Every Rose Has a Thorn.
You should do a cover of Total Eclipse of the Heart.
But no, I don't really think it has any power ballads, but maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a song
There's always
that
next
some
record.
people might call it a power ballad.
There's always an extra.
That's true. But yeah, we're very, very, very proud of it. I mean, I personally think, I know everyone else in the band agrees, that it's better than Fluorescent Youth. I'm sure there will be people, that'll listen to it and be closed-minded about it and be like, oh, this isn't as good as Fluorescent Youth, because it's not the same sound, they changed.
So what you're saying is that album was fluorescent, this new record is LED.
Yes.
More energy efficient.
Yes.
The lighting is technically
So the
better.
next one's
Yes.
going to be fiber optic.
Exactly.
Hey, there it is.
But yeah, it's. I I think it's a good
It's
album.
the LED of rock albums. You should put that little on the CD.
I like that. We might do that.
You guys plan on playing any new songs on
Yes.
tour?
Yes, we're going to be playing, I believe, 4 new songs. We're going to be playing 3 songs we've already released: Walking Separate Ways, Open Eyes, and Love Elusive. And then we're playing another song that's off the album called Descent of Man. Yeah, we just released the Love Elusive 2 days ago, I believe it was, with the lyric video. And then Open Eyes we released a week or so ago, and the music video for that will be out soon. That's going to be the first single off the album. And then Walking Separate Ways was the first song we released probably 3-4 weeks ago or something like that. So yeah, four new songs on this tour.
Okay, awesome.
And then I think it's 4 new and 4 old. I think so. Or maybe it's 3 old.
We only have 2 songs. Our band's only written 2 songs.
But they're long songs, right?
They're really long songs.
Okay.
Hey, can I steal one of these?
Yeah, you can get on this interview with us. Justin, come back!
It's already, I mean, you wouldn't be the first one just to walk in.
Yeah.
That's happened like 4
It's
times.
already a total interview. Can you get someone from Danger Kids and then come in here and we can just do it all?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
If that's happening, I'm
You get
sitting
a Danger
down.
style? Alright, right on.
Alright, so guys, describe a typical day on tour for us. Don't mind?
Well, I mean,
Well-
this tour, this is the first day.
Yeah, it's the first
So I
day.
can describe exactly what happened today.
Go ahead.
Alright, so today, I mean, last night I slept a bunch. And then today I woke up and I was even more tired, so I took a nap. Then we got here and then we loaded in and I took a little bit of a nap. and now I'm here.
When does the drinking start and smashing hotel rooms?
We don't have hotel rooms. Well, our hotel room is our van, so technically we trash our van probably every day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I guess that happens later.
Who's the worst driver?
Our tour manager, Jason Colley, is the worst driver.